The world is spinning and there's no way to stop it. We can't avoid it, the future's here. So let's stay up late and celebrate. It's always New Year's Eve of 2000 something.
That's a cool question. It's in a serious switch right now, and I think a lot of people don't know what to do, especially the major labels. I think the best place to be is on a good indie label.
The mainstream music industry and major labels need to wake up, and they have needed to. They've been asleep at the wheel, I think, for a long time, and because of that, they haven't taken advantage of what was coming. And it was all pretty obvious that it was headed in this direction.
If you're at all of a music fan, you typically do want to get albums and stuff, but a lot of people that aren't in that mindset, why do they want extra stuff to clutter up their house?
The days where I paid for my Warped Tour ticket are not far off. We're not many years ago, and I'm still I'm seeing these kids and they're trying to sell them a CD. They're like, why? What do you mean pay for music? What's that mean? And you're like, you don't even want to hold it?
We want to give our music away. We believe in our music, we put a lot of work into our music and put a lot of time and effort. It's everything that we are, but if people want to steal it, that's their prerogative. Awesome. As long as they're getting something out of it, the way that we get something out of music.
So yeah, the downloads thing has been going on for a long time, but yeah, like Spotify, I just got my invite, checked it out, looks cool, like Google Music, all this new stuff. I'm not really sure how it's going to pan out for artists, or labels, but more importantly for the artists.
I don't understand why a record label wouldn't own Spotify, why a computer company always owns the music.
Major labels have they're obviously striking out on a lot of bands.
Yeah, they're trying to hold back technology, they're trying to keep people invested in CDs. And you cannot hold back technology. No one ever has,
Yeah, I mean, you'll see it with stuff like Apple just put out their new operating system just all through downloads, It seems to be that physical media is going away.
You don't need a crystal ball to know what's going to happen next.
When we're on tour, that's a huge part of us, being able to continue to be on tour is selling our albums, selling our vinyls. It's a special thing that somebody can have in their hands. They can see the artwork, It's a physical thing that, like a download just can't give you.
I mean, an MP3 is all fine, but I mean, you lose so much quality, you lose the art, you lose the art of an album, making a record as a whole, starting it and listening to it straight through, listening to the story it tells. I mean, that art is gone.
All it's going to take is someone who's cool enough to convince people that that's the way to go. And it will happen. It might be the Apple people, it might, but it's going to happen, and people who don't even know what I'm talking about right now will have it in 2-3 years.